Hey guys, on my second channel. I think this channel is gonna be mostly paranormal stuff just because I really like paranormal stuff. I really like it. So I thought I would come back with a couple of subscriber stories, paranormal stories, and then once I've gotten this up, I want to really do some research on some cases that you guys recommended and come on here and talk about it. I also kind of want to do some old school stuff that I used to do, me and Bobby used to do on our other, when we shared my channel. We used to do like 2-sentence horror stories and stuff like that. I kind of want to do some cheesy stuff like that too because they're still freaking scary. And maybe some of them dumbass text message stories, you know. I think I want to do some of those too. But yeah, I really want to, I'm gonna do some paranormal cases that you guys recommended. I have an entire list. But tonight, it's almost 4 8. It is the witching hour. It's 4 a.m. Devil's hour? Witching hour? Anyway. It's that time. And I'm gonna read, I'm gonna read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna read 5 of you guys creepy ass paranormal stories that you sent to my paranormal email. Okay, my paranormal email is sparanormal@yahoo.com. so if you have any creepy ghost experiences that you want me to read on my channel, I will. Alright, let's start here. Oh, this is, oh no, it's not. My last experience with a ghost, a very annoying one. Here comes Salem. I lived in a sober living house with 6 other women. I didn't feel out anything at first, and I wasn't sure the dryer and washer doors popping open or flickering lights were a ghost. When I changed rooms is when I was positive. Ghost knocked over things, and the way that she knew was because of the light flickering, and it was a way of trying to communicate. Things got scary when it began touching me and yanking the covers off of me in bed. Oh fuck no. Oh no. We're not gonna do that. None of my roommates believed me because it left them alone. They made reasons up about the washer and dryer and lights. I told it to fuck off many times. Burned sage nightly. Called on my guardian spirits, and it would not go away. My friend Remy was very interested when I started posting about what was going on. He came over and brought a speaker to do an EVP that you could hear better. When caught it on recording saying Jesus. Oh gosh. So the ghost was religious. One of my roommates finally got spooked by it one morning. She said it was an old man with overalls and a hat. It was standing at her mirror, turned her away, staring. She was too groggy to scream, of course, but it freaked... She was too groggy to scream, but of course it freaked her out. And she told me immediately later that day. So we know now what it had been in life. Now comes the part where I need to describe myself because it had to do with the haunting. I'm a 43-year-old goth and a practicing witch. The old man ghost was religious and did not approve of me. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, that just gave me chills. Oh god. Okay, that was fucking creepy. Oh, the farmer. Duh. I didn't even read the title. She titled it The Farmer. Oh, so he ain't down with the witches. It's okay, dude. Calm down. Hey, Sammy. I have a little story. Not that scary, but maybe worth to share. By the way, I really love your paranormal videos. Thank you. I wish I could move my paranormal videos to this channel, but it's whatever. So here goes my little story. After my parents divorced, my mom used to see shadows all around the flat and small things placed elsewhere where she put them. One day when my dad visited us, my mom told him to take his demons with him. My dad jokingly said to his demons when he left, "Come on guys." Since then, my mom never saw those shadows? Okay, so I don't think they were joking. I don't think they were joking at all. That's terrifying. Oh God, okay. You know what, if anybody ever brings a bad spirit to my house, that's what I'm gonna say. Hey, take your demons with you. Because apparently that worked. Hey Sammy, this is my grandma's paranormal experience, and I want to mention that she is very mentally stable. I believe, trust me, you ain't gotta explain shit to me. I believe everything you tell me about paranormal shit. We were living in an apartment who was very close to a cemetery. It was daytime. She went to the bathroom, and when she was done, she opened the door and she saw this tall man wearing a suit walking down the hall. He also didn't have a head, just the body. Oh, I didn't know that story back then. She never told us until we moved out. I remember I was just a child back then, and I also found this little picture of a soldier, but it wasn't ours. Nor did we see this man, like, ever. I remember having weird dreams of my dolls moving, and I often did wake up with my nose bleeding. I hope you enjoy. It's 100% true. We moved and I never experienced anything like that again. You just lightly just told me the most terrifying story. Okay, wow. I believe you. Trust me. I believe you. Oh wait, okay, this is a recommendation that I will put in another video. This story is pretty long, so this will be the one that, you know, takes up most of the video. And then another night when it's not 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll do the article that the person recommended me, because it's from their hometown. I think they wanted me to do some research on some creepy shit in their hometown, and I would love to. Okay. Hi Sammy, I'd love to share some of my paranormal stories with you. Feel free to share any that you like. I don't mind if you share my first name, Rachel, or whether you keep me anonymous. Well, I just said your name. So. I have quite a lot of experiences over the years, and used to go to spiritualist classes to learn how to develop the gift. But I quit because things got intense and I couldn't handle it on top of working and studying. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't want that gift. I have it a little bit. I don't like it. The door handle ghost. We first moved into a house that we first moved into the house I live in now when I was 7 years old. From the get-go, I told my parents I did not want to live here, and I was really freaked out by my new bedroom. It had a full wall of mirrored wardrobes, and I was not feeling it. They thought it was just moving nerves and promised me that I could pick my brand new bedroom decor and have my dream room. I reluctantly agreed. Unbeknown to me at the time, a lady had died in our home from cancer, and the house had sat empty for years before we moved in. The neighbors frequently saw the old homeowner stood in the kitchen window on a night and wouldn't ever come into the house when they called around for a chat. One night I was fast asleep and my parents were in the kitchen making a cup of tea and chatting about their day. Suddenly, the handle on the door connecting the kitchen to the hallway began to move down slowly before making its way back up. Next, it went up and down, up and down, up and down, getting faster as it went. My mom and dad stared in absolute horror because guess what? The door was made from completely see-through glass and there was nobody on the other side. That just gave me fucking chills. That just gave me chills. My dad told my mom to get back and he grabbed the door handle. It stopped moving the moment his hand touched it. He bolted through the door and came running to my room to check on me. I was still fast asleep. The protective old lady. When I was around 22, I lived in an old 4-story house in Leeds in the UK with 2 of my friends from uni. The house was really old and had a creepy cellar that I hated going into alone. Yeah, you know what? I would never, I don't think I could live in a house with a cellar. Because I'm not going. You know in those horror movies when they like have the fucking washer and dryer down there? Bitch, what? No, why? Why do you do that to yourself? Like, you're just asking for it. Okay. Anyway, One day I was at home taking a midday bath when one of my housemates called me on my mobile and asked me to come downstairs and let her inside. She said the chain bolt was on the door from the inside and she couldn't get in. I told her I was in the bath to hold on 2 seconds while I rang my other housemate, who I thought was in her attic room upstairs, to come let her in for me. She picked up on the third ring and I could hear tons of background noise. She told me she was in the city shopping and my heart literally dropped. If I was the only one in the house, how on earth had the bolt been put on the door from the inside? It was impossible to do from the outside, and we only had one door that we could come and go out of. When I tell you I was having flashbacks to the movie Psycho, thinking I was gonna get murdered in my towel, I'm not joking. Oh my god. I got my housemate back on the phone, who was waiting outside, and got her to talk to me as I bolted down the flight of stairs in my towel and then unbolted the door to let her in. We were so freaked out that we called my dad, who drove 40 minutes over to the house and helped us check every single room. We were baffled. A couple of weeks later, I went to a spiritual circle and got a message. I was told that an old lady used to live in the house that I was living in and that she was once mugged. Now she continues to lock the doors from the other side to keep the home and us protected. My skin prickles just writing this. Yeah, mine too. Right now. Okay. Alright, the evil entity. Okay, the evil entity. This story is also from my time at my old uni house mentioned above. My dog Lily was still a fairly new puppy when she came to live with me at my old terraced uni house. Like me, she sensed something wasn't right and would show weird behavior in my room at night. Oh, great. One night I let her sleep on my double bed with me because she was so unsettled. We were home alone. My 2 other housemates were away for the weekend. This sounds like a horror movie, honestly, you know. As we laid there in the dark, I felt the atmosphere change. Suddenly, she climbed onto my chest and crouched down with her back to me, teeth bared, snarling into the darkness towards my wall and wardrobe. Every so often, she'd turn and lick my face before turning again to growl and snarl. She had never snarled or acted aggressive in her life, and to this day, this is the only time I've ever seen her act this way. Suddenly, I felt a yank on my leg as a loud noise hit the side of my ear. I literally felt my body being pulled down the bed and screamed as I grabbed Lily and jumped out of bed and turned the light on. In a frantic panic, I grabbed her stuff, grabbed my essentials, locked my bedroom door, and ran out of the house and into my car. It was 2:30 a.m. I drove back towards my parents' home and was about 40 minutes away and ended up parking at a beauty spot nearby with a McDonald's coffee, waiting until a reasonable hour to wake them up. I turned up on their doorstep about 7:30 a.m. completely shaken and refused to go back to my uni house for the next week. On the day that I did return, I hesitantly unlocked my bedroom door and was horrified at what I saw. My 3 canvas prints I had on the wall that Lily was growling at had been removed from the wall and were stood side by side, upside down at the foot of my bed, all in perfect formation. I was freaked out and refused to stay there on my own in the future. I was really glad when it was time to move out. I still get shivers thinking about that and never got to the bottom of why it happened. Thanks, Sammy. I'd love to share more with you in the future. I have so many more. Girl, send them to me. Your stories are fucking amazing. Oh my, I have chills. I have to stop there. I literally have chills. That, oh my god, that gave me chills literally on my arms, my legs, my back. Oh my god. I already know what was in that room. It was bad. It was like you titled it. It was an evil entity and it was trying to scare you, and it scared me too. I am so glad you got out of that house. Girl, send me some more. I will read as many as you send. Okay guys, well, we're back, you know. So like, hopefully I can be responsible and get on a consistent schedule and we can pump out some paranormal shit and be scared together and build a paranormal community here and have the manifesting community over on my other channel. And you know, that's honestly like, sounds like a complete life. My 2 passions are literally paranormal and manifestation. So I like that you guys enjoy it too. Okay, well, thanks for sitting here and getting scared with me, and I hope you got chills too, because that those stories scared the shit out of me, honestly, and there was only a couple. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. And if you ever have video requests for me, like paranormal shit, let me know. Comment them below and I will write them down and I will do videos on them. Let's get this channel growing. Okay? How do I end this channel? We need to sign off. Y'all tell me what the sign off should be. Okay? Okay. Bye.